Just some incredible stuff, guys, in the first season of the Milan career mode. Welcome back and welcome to the start of the season 2 of the Milan career mode. Sorry, there's been a little bit of sporadic episodes here and there, but I'm planning to get back to consistency. I actually wanted to maybe start or maybe get some sort of trailer out for the new Create a Club series that I'm going to be starting. It's either going to be Nobes FC or it's going to be a different name, but obviously some unforeseen things that happen, obviously with my dog having to be put down. I'm going to try not to get a little emotional, but it's going to be tough recording videos without Crash right next to me. It's going to be tough, and I'm going to try to push through and put some videos out for you guys, all while still trying to be as entertaining as possible, but it's just tough. I don't want to get too much into it, but it's just the best, dog. And welcome to the start of episode number 17. Now, as you can see right now, we do have 2 days up until the Super Cup, the Supercoppa Italiana against Juve, Piemonte Calcio. As you can see, some transfers flying through. Pogba to Barca, Coleman back to Juve, Osimhen to Leicester City, and we've also got some transfers out as well. So I did a little bit of, selling. I didn't sign anybody just yet, and I'm going to show you the transfer budget we're going to have. But right now, we did manage to sell Krunic for 5.8 million, Duarte for 2.85 million, and Mattia Caldara to Genoa. And now I was actually thinking to see if maybe I could have haggled a little bit of a deal for Sirigu, because Magnan is going to have a tough time. We may need a backup goalkeeper, and I'm looking for maybe somebody veteran that could just back him up, because he played every single game last season, and I don't want maybe some unforeseen injuries or stuff like that. Now, all of last season, I was planning to actually go ahead and get Dušan Vlahović, and I'm going to go ahead and keep that promise. Now, I know he doesn't have a game face. Usually, I like to go for players with game faces, but it's just a player that Milan sometimes are linked with in real life. He spent last season at Fiorentina. In real life, he's not gonna sign a contract with Fiorentina. And this is like maybe the exception to the no game face rule is Dušan Vlahović, 6'3". He was limited by game time last season because of Gonzalez, but I'd like to take him. His contract is expiring at the end of the season. As you can see, Bergamo, aka Atalanta. It's actually Atalanta, aka Bergamo, but already put in a bid for him. Osasuna looking for him. I can see Burnley. He rejected Burnley, so I need to move quickly. Approach to buy Dušan Vlahović, and hopefully gonna turn him in to an absolute beast and get him some Champions League football. With Giroud actually being approached by Galatasaray, I think he might be going for about 1.9 million. May need to get ourselves a backup striker also for Zlatan and Vlahović. Maybe somebody young, maybe somebody on loan, or maybe even an Italian. I'd like more Italians. I said this a million times. I'd love to see Italians. Yes, I know there was some suggested players, but for right now, let's just hope that we can get Dušan Vlahović. I saw that his valuation is about 38 million. I'm going to lowball it, see if we can actually get him for 35 million. If they accept that, that would be an absolute steal, because his contract is expiring at the end of the season, and I'd say that's a reasonable offer for Vlahović. We're happy with the terms, so we'll get all the paperwork in order. Dušan Vlahović probably going to be joining us. He did, like I said, have an offer from Atalanta. He chose not to join Burnley, and I had absolutely nothing to do with that. I was monitoring it. I saw if he joined, he joined. If he didn't, he didn't. But looks like he's going to be joining Milan. We just need to offer him the right contract. Maybe 65k per week, maybe pushing even 70. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep these contract negotiations as realistic as possible. We'll offer them wages 1 or 2 times. If they don't accept, then we might have to move on. They want crucial. I'm happy with that. Let's go 5 years. Let's see if they'll actually accept 5 years, and they're very happy with 5 years here at Milan. We don't know if that's going to last 5 years, but we're offering it to him. He's making 62k. I'd like to definitely give him a pay increase from Fiorentina, and maybe so that he doesn't actually come up to me throughout the season and want a brand new contract, or maybe next season. Let's go 75k. As you can see, we do have a big transfer budget, and we're going to look to make ourselves another signing. But right now, the big one I want to get in this episode is Dušan Vlahović. let's offer 75k. He's been teased and linked with us this entire season in this series, and that's a reasonable offer. My client is happy with that as Dušan Vlahović. Like I said, the only exception that I'm willing to make for the no game face rule, or maybe if it just sucks. But I wanted to do this series on the PS5, maybe on the PC, but it's just for purposes that I need to get out videos. Hopefully every day, PS5 right now is the way to go as Vlahović. And also you're going to be seeing Auge on the bench. You're going to see Adli. He's back from his loan. We do have Balotelli, Maldini, Gabbia, Pobega back. And we do have Dušan Vlahović. And we do have some of the academy products that we did promote last season. And one thing that I'm super frustrated about, as you can see, the youth academy looks normal, right? If we head into it, we've only got 2 players in it. Because apparently, all the other players, just for some reason, I know this is a glitch going around and it hasn't been addressed, or maybe it has been in the newest update, but the newest update hasn't actually been pushed out yet. And now we're down to 2 players. We had so many more. We had a Ukrainian striker, we had a Swedish striker, but now we're left with arguably our best academy product in Rick Blom, who I'm going to look to promote right now and actually loan him out, and Sorrentino as well, because I'd like to see them get some game time, and I don't want them to I don't want to be checking the academy at any point in this season and see that they've just been released from it. I'm very frustrated about it. We had some good players and we had some alright players, but we're going to look to send our scouts back out. Let's get these players hopefully out for a loan this season and send our scouts back out. There's also been some update in some kit numbers. Yeah, as you can see, Rick Blom, he has potential to be special, which is going to be great. Maybe if Theo Hernandez gets a massive offer this season, next season, and he comes back and we just continue playing him, or he can come back, rotate. There's also Flavio Bianco, who I'm looking at. He does have the showing great potential status, so maybe his potential actually didn't go down from last season, but I'm gonna add him to the loan list. We're gonna play the Supercoppa match against Juve, and it looks like Giroud is actually on his way out. So what I'm gonna be doing, we're gonna give Giroud just a random number, and we're gonna be giving Dušan Vlahović the number 9. You take a look at his financial tab, he's actually worth about 42 million, so we might have just gotten a steal. 35 million for Dušan Vlahović. And one thing, I'm looking at his stats, and I have been looking at his stats, that composure might let him down. But if I want to train his composure, I have to train his weak foot, and I really was against skill moves, but weak foot I'm okay with, because maybe they can work on it. But I just don't see how, like, to me, something needs to be changed with the skill moves and weak foot. Yes, they can train it, but not this quickly. But we're going to be putting him as a complete striker. You know, for me, speed means absolutely nothing, but I'd like that composure to go out for Dušan Vlahović. And that is our new signing. Is he going to start against Juve in the Supercoppa? I have absolutely no idea, but I'm happy that we did sign him. Let's just go take a look at the news article. Dušan Vlahović, number 9. And there's also a little bit of a story. Milan's Brahim to go for a big fee. Has that special something? Apparently Juve are actually looking at him. They have zero chance of getting him. Maybe what I could do is the players that were in the youth academy, the ones that left, I don't know, maybe they decided to join other teams' academies. What I'd like to actually do is maybe look at some regenerated players, since we lost out on maybe some of our players in the academy, from the free agents list. See if there's maybe some strikers. Would be nice. Emanuele Vitale looking decent. I don't know if they're regens of other players. I can definitely check that out with their birth dates. But as you can see, there is some regenerated Italian players in the free agents. And like I said, I wanted to get more Italians in the side, whether that's signing them or from the academy. But maybe Sorrentino can go off for a loan. We can see what he can become. There is some players here. Marino, we do have Agliardi. So we're going to shortlist these players and we're going to take a look at them. Marino, goalkeeper, 6'2", Fiore, striker, high-low work rates, great stuff for him. So maybe his report can come back. Vitale, looking like center forward / striker, maybe even a little bit better as a striker. 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. This guy is 3-star, 4-star. And since I lost out, like I said, on the players in the academy, and I guess maybe we could take a look at these players or look at a player to loan in. But right now, let's take a look at what our lineup's going to be against Juve, Piemonte Calcio in the Supercoppa Italiana. Pobega is going to start on the bench. Maldini as well. Jens Petter Auge, a guy who I really didn't like see going. He came back to Milan in the save. If I see he's not doing well, maybe we can go on to sell him. Rebic is not going to make it for today because we have Vlahović, we do have Ibrahimovic, and we do have Auge, who I'm maybe looking to use. Or Rebic, we can get him instead of Kalulu. I don't know if I'm going to use him. Let's get Rebic. Let's get Rebic. Pobega with that sharpness, so he's not going to make it here. He's going to need to just train a little bit more. And I think this is a good enough lineup to start against Juve. Vlahović not going to get his first full start here. It's going to be Zlatan. He's in better sharpness. Romagnoli with the armband. Let's not go Benacer and Tonali. Let's go Kessi and Sandro. Let's try and get revenge against Juve for beating us in the Coppa Italia final. And hopefully win ourselves the Supercoppa Italiana. Just see if we can get a big game. Coleman on the left. They got Tarkowski at the back. Szczesny still in goal. Keane and Dybala up top. So yeah, definitely priority for the season. Probably a backup goalkeeper. Somebody who we can use and we can trust to maybe play some of the Serie A matches. Magna, it's not like the goalkeeper stamina actually goes down. And Vlahović probably going to be our main striker. Tonali hoping he can continue growing. A beautiful tifo of Paolo Maldini there to hopefully guide us to Supercoppa victory. Not the biggest trophy in Italian football, but still one that I'm looking to win because of the tough loss to Juve last season. That's a great ball. Moise Keane just snapping at the shot, was right in behind Romagnoli and Ficaio. That's a first opportunity for Juve. Kessi had a greater end to the season than the start. Dybala, that one's offside. So Kessi gonna get more starts maybe this season. I'm gonna look to rotate those midfield three as well as Yassine Adli. I don't know if I'd like to play Adli more attacking or deeper in midfield as Calabria getting dispossessed. That's not what you want. Romagnoli, can he maybe make a last? Ah, no, there's no way I was stopping that. Davide dispossessed. Dybala scoring. Beautiful strike as I'm trying to explain what's going to happen. First game of the season. My first game in 3 to 4 days. And it's already a disaster. Dybala through. Tomori not catching up. Just not even close to where he should be. And that's a fantastic strike. Theo. I think up to an 89 if I'm not mistaken. Lovely block. Asensio first on that ball. Alright. Nobody's first on it. Keane. A strike from outside. I think Magna was beaten there. Brahim. Kessi. Frank. Brahim. Asensio. Good dribbling this by Asensio. Still on the ball, Asensio. Theo. You gotta get forward, Theo. Gonna look to cross in. Asensio's there. Nice, Theo. Just shielding him there. Coming away with that one. Kessi. Not the greatest pass by Kessi. We almost make it work. Calabria. Brahim. Looking to find Tonali. It's 2 or 3 passes. Brahim puts out of place. It's 2 or 3 passes. Calabria puts out of place. Let's just chalk it down to early season jitters. We're coming off the back of the Scudetto. Don't want to have a poor season. Bentancur. Wide to Coleman. New signing Coleman. Came back to Juve. Asensio. Nicely done. Oh, no, referee. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. Zlatan not in this one. Really not in this one. Leao seems a little bit quiet. Brahim seems a little bit quiet. So definitely some things to think about during the second half. But Vlahović gotta get out there and try and start this one. And the number 9, Giroud, scored some goals. It's not cursed. Let's not start talking about a curse. Vlahović is going to break that. And he's going to become the highest goal scorer at Milan. Nice passing this. That one smashes off the bar. Go, guys. Don't just ball watch as the cross comes in. Kessie. Come on, Frank. Gotta get there. Try to select Romagnoli. Romagnoli going for the challenge. Dybala. That's 2. Yep, that's 2. That's 2. That's 2 for Juve. Let's see what Auge can do in this one. And then if not, the next player to come on is definitely Rebic. Kessie. Dušan. Should have been Forteo, but Kessie. The control by Kessie. The strength by Kessie. That's what I wanted to see all the time last season. And Kessie. Good strength. That was Kulusevski. And now Tonali. Can he find Dušan? Can he find Dušan? Gonna be Szczesny's. Can we find Theo? Keep going, Jens. Good ball to Auge. Looking for Vlahović. That's gonna be Šelik. With a good block. Auge. Very lively in this one. Sandro. Whipping in. Vlahović. It's gonna be punched by Szczesny. Out to Asensio. Now Tonali. Can he whip in? Kessie's there. Comes down to Brahim. Brahim looking for the shot from outside. Good save by Szczesny. Diaz now finally woke up. Finally. Struggling to control it. Gets the shot. Vlahović causing a screen. Go for the shot, Brahim. Go for the shot, Brahim. Then taken down in the process. Asensio's been having a good game. Brahim now decided that he wanted to wake up. So we bring on Rebic for Asensio. Let's do it. Even though Asensio's having himself a game, Rebic maybe off this corner. Get more players in there. Good ball in. Rebic right away. That's going to go off for another corner. It's going to go off for another corner. Rebic immediately. Almost. Can we find Vlahović? It's going to find Rebic. Good ball to Auge. He's got Rebic on the other side. Can he send him? Great ball, Rebic. Please be on. Szczesny, okay. The greatest goalkeeper of all time. Auge, great game. In the end, after they scored those 2 goals, guys, it was all Milan. It was all Milan. It was all Milan. Juve winning the Supercoppa Italiana. We have bigger aspirations. Bigger aspirations. But right now, what I saw today, I don't know, guys. At the back, baby. Solid signing. You guys are going to have to help me out. Vlahović came on, didn't really have much in the 45 minutes he played, but still early days in the season, guys. All right, so Braga apparently not going to be taking Giroud, but I think he still does have like an outstanding offer from, it was Galatasaray, so I'm sure he's going to be joining them. Then after he goes there, might need ourselves striker on loan, striker from the free agents, Italian. Somebody Italian. Need more Italian signings. Want more Italian players in the side. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and pass on this. About 15.9 million plus Mateo Kovacic. We could probably, I don't know, just tell them, give me 100 million and you could take Brahim. But he's not a player I'm actively looking to let go of. And Giroud has been sold. There's a Messias transfer offer, and with Salamakers, he had a good season with us, but he's not gonna grow. And I played that first season. I brought him back for a reason. Might lose money on him, but it's still we're making money off this sale. So about 3.8 million for Messias too. Alaves and Giroud has been sold. There we finally go. Messias has been sold, but that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about Blom, a 2-year loan deal. I'm going to go ahead and accept it straight away for Rick Blom. Hopefully going to get some good playing time, and then he can come back and we'll see how much he's actually developed. Salernitana, first game of the season. We do have the final scouting report on those free agents that we did take a look at. Vitale, 72. Marino, we do have Agliardi, we do have Plizzari, Fiore, 68, and Vitale. He's actually been approached by Salernitana. 5'10", striker, great speed, good strength, and maybe we could sign him up and actually loan him out. Probably going to take another day off from this series, probably start with a new series I'm going to be looking at, but let's go 5 years, prospect, accept, Vitale. Regenerated, a generated player from the game, and I was looking at him and he looks like a good player for the future. Let's sign him up, maybe send him out on loan, but that's another Italian player to the side, guys. That's what I wanted. It actually makes our manager rating go up because I think brand exposure. 3 players from South America. We're gonna have to maybe get that team's average age up, which is stupid. To me, it's dumb. But crucial players and make a profit of 100 million. What is even happening with this priority? What is this objective? We also do have Pobega, so we do have a ton of players, guys. Asensio not gonna make the trip today. Pobega is, and I don't know, I just get a good feeling about Vitale. I really do get a good feeling about Vitale. The only thing is if I train him to a striker, he's gonna go up in skill moves, so I'm gonna try to not have that. Maldini on the bench, Adli, Pobega, and if we need, we have Leao, Rebic. So maybe this is gonna be good for us. This is really gonna be good for us that we're gonna have so much rotation, and if somebody does go out, we'll see exactly who it's going to be. But Vlahović getting his first full start up top, and we're starting away from home, guys. Salernitana. They took us to the brink last season where we only did win 1-0. Bakayoko was a player I wish I used more, but obviously his loan had to expire. The team pulled him back. And we'll just see how this season gets on. I've updated the sliders. We're going with Kier and Tomori, with Davide as the captain. Auge getting a start. Vlahović up top. Let's get this match going, guys. I did see that Salernitana signed themselves a striker. He's a center forward. I think it might be like Benzema's pre-gen or regen or something like that. And I saw some pictures going around where he was like 91 rated. But this guy is from France, the center forward striker, and he's like 78 rated. So Salernitana getting themselves a good deal. You can use that free agents list to sign some good regenerated player. As Auge just overrunning that ball. They've got Verdi. This is the guy, Couturier. Tomori gonna try to close him down. So let's see what this guy brings. They're number 9 for Salernitana. Tomori, good challenge. Brahim. Can he send Auge? Jens. He's got Brahim there. Vlahović included. Great ball in. Can we find Vlahović? Off the post. Vlahović scoring off his first 2 opportunities. Salernitana a little bit exposed at the back, but Auge, what a cross by Jens. And Vlahović with a fantastic header. Goalkeeper even better save. Very lucky to get on the end of that one, and that's how he scores his first goal. 35 million. Like I said, guys, at the end of the day, it's Salernitana. I don't know if we were going to have the hardest of times, but first Serie A match for us. First goal. Verdi. Right back on it, Salernitana. Koulibaly. Couturier forces a big save by Magnan. Right back into it. So they've got themselves a good player there in Couturier. Ojeda. Cross comes in. Benacer is there. Verdi. But then they attack so well. As Tomori. He's got Couturier. Nice block by Fikayo. Good sliding challenge. Vlahović now. Dušan. Gonna look to hit it. Who's calling me all the time? Vlahović. Forcing a good save. Romagnoli getting a word already. Sandro. Whipping in. That's not a good ball by Sandro. Usually so much better than that. Got Jens. Go wide, Jens. Theo. Vlahović just inside the box. This guy, man, he's everywhere already. That's why we paid that money for him. Theo with a good cross. Getting to the header just on the edge of the box. Or just inside. Sandro whipping in. Can Vlahović get to that one? Tomori now going to look to hit it. Salamakers. Not even close to getting on that one. Couturier. He's got 2 to beat. Going to go back. Schiavone. Don't know how that wasn't a foul against us. I ran right into Couturier. Schiavone. Obbi. Ojeda. But passing this. The strike. Magnan the save. Simone Verdi. No, that was Schiavone. Okay. Magnan, another big save. Salernitana at the back. A little bit shaky up front. They've got... They maybe got what it takes to put in one. But Magnan equal to the test today. Calabria. Diaz. Davide. Benacer. And he switched to Teo. Teo now driving through. Lovely stuff by Teo Vlau. He's on a hat-trick in his first game in Serie A for us. Start of the season. You don't know what's going to happen in the long run, but we started 0-3 last season. Teo, he's almost at 90, guys. And like I said, guys, maybe the players just grow a bit too fast. But Vlahović, right place, right time, great header. Can't believe we only got him for 35 million. Also change up some of the tactics too. We'll look to press a lot more often. And the goalkeeper making a mistake. Auge. Dušan. Tonali now. Gonna go for the shot. Didn't elect to take it as Calabria now driving through on goal. Davide. Good little block. But Brahim's there. Auge now. Jens. Okay. Jens Petter Auge. Vlahović. I'm loving this right now. After a 2-0 loss to Juve. Auge. Davide getting through. The cross to Brahim. Finds Auge. Did he even touch that one? Okay, he did. The animation looked weird. Hits off of, I think that might have been Verdi. But Jens, back from Frankfurt, scores in his first game back in Serie A. Davide chasing. Salamaker's getting in there too. Literally limiting them to absolutely nothing now, Salernitana. They've had their opportunities in the first. Koulibaly, Couturier. Keep them outside the box. No shots. Okay. As I said, limiting them to nothing. Salernitana get a goal. That is Schiavone. Not the toughest of first games, guys, but still a long season to go. Champions League included. That I'd like to see how far we can go. Vlahović with a brace, guys. That is the ideal start. Brought on the young players. Auge, a good first game. Him and Leao gonna have competition. Rebic, maybe swapping to a two-striker formation, guys. The possibilities this season hopefully can be endless. And everybody could be happy. And everybody can play. And we can just have another good season. 3-1 victory. Rick Blom has been loaned out for 2 years. Great stuff for him. Hoping he can get the game time he so desperately deserves. And as you saw at the bottom right, Auge training him also as a right midfielder. And let's see if we change him to a right midfielder. I know there's a glitch, but I'm not doing that. We're going to actually change him back so his main position is a left midfielder. Just so he can have left midfield, right midfield, maybe even attacking midfield. Anywhere in the front three would just be something so great for Jens. A goal, an assist. And let's see if the groups have been made. Match rescheduled. Match rescheduled. Match rescheduled. So should we look at the Conference League, see the Italian teams in there? Doesn't look like it. They maybe have themselves a couple more games. Let's just take a look at the Champions League. Barcelona, Lyon, CSKA Moscow. Not easier than last season, but a group that we can definitely make it out of. We had Liverpool and Porto and freaking Atletico Madrid last season. PSG, Atletico, Frankfurt, Malmo. Good stuff for Frankfurt. Real, Dortmund, Ajax, Sparta Prague, Bayern, Spurs, Lazio, Besiktas. Our group, Juve, Chelsea, Mönchengladbach, Dynamo Kiev. Group G is City, Sevilla, Spartak Moscow, Braga. Group H, Liverpool, Leipzig, Benfica, Copenhagen. That is how we're going to end this first episode, as Vlahović getting himself a brace in the first game still with much more time. Maybe that game against Juve, it's going to show when we play the bigger teams how tough it's actually going to be. So we'll just have to wait and see. If you guys have enjoyed this first episode of Season 2, guys, you can leave me a like down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about the delay in videos. I hope you guys actually do understand. I'm sure, and I know a lot of you guys have understood. And if you haven't lost a pet, or honestly, a dog was like my best friend, it just sucks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.